Beggars can't be choosers, but beggars never quit. Height here, and you already know what this is. It's time for Choosing Beggars, but with a twist, a blast from the past with Walkback Wednesday. Let's do it. Our first one is from Whistle Wink.
Looking for work. I think I'm about done with the service industry. I can do sales like nobody's business. Will not work for less than $39 an hour. Let me know. If you can't pay that, don't run a business.
Well, you clearly know that this beggar has never ever attempted to run a business, nor even had a high enough position in a business to understand that there are operating costs. That's not saying that some owners are not greedy, because some actually are, but there are definitely overhead costs involved with operating any kind of business. This next one is by Clara Stan. $10, crockpot.
No problem. I've learned that some people's word is not bond.
I didn't realize I had signed a contract with you. Call your lawyer.
People who love God wouldn't do such a thing. Everybody isn't a person who follows Christ.
It's true. I'm Jewish. I think you might have just been anti-Semitic. It was a $10 crockpot. Why you had to bring up God is beyond me, unless it was trying to make somebody feel guilty because you didn't get an item? I don't know. Either way, it's still fucked up. This next one is from Comertos37.
I posted about needing an inversion table. A lot of you asked me what else I need, so I thought the best way to do this is to make a new post. If you don't like my posts, please scroll and have a blessed day. I wasn't always sick and disabled. I was once a certified EMT, and I went 3 out of 4 years of RN school. I was willing to put my life on the line to help complete strangers, and I never thought twice about it. I love to help others in need when I can. I lived in Atlanta in a nice home with very nice things. I was able to support myself and life was good. One day my whole life changed. I woke up at 3 a.m. to a butterfly feeling in my chest. I couldn't breathe correctly. I was frightened. I knew from my education it was my heart. I went to the local ER where I was admitted to the ICU, then transported to a better hospital in the city where I had open heart, then complications. Then I was released but couldn't work. I have very little family and we are not close. My parents passed when I was young. Fast forward a few years and I was diagnosed with a few other illnesses: degenerative disc disease, seizures, chronic neck and back pain, TMJ, and a few minor issues as well. I was placed on SSI and only SSI, but I am grateful for what little I was awarded. Now I reside in Glendale and I'm reaching out to the community for help. I need God-fearing friends. I'm new to Glendale. Dental needs, insurance, my 20% payments to my dentist. Found a great reduced cost dentist, just need fundings. Vibration plate, inversion table, washer and dryer, couch or love seat. I have OCD, so it has to match what I have. Cream. 2 matching end tables. I hate the color brown. Glass desk, black or cream chair. TV installed. I have the TV, just need it screwed into the holder and put up. New queen mattress, don't want people's fluids, and sheets. Slow cooker, removable pot, fresh step cat litter, Land, Love, and You dry cat food. I go to food pantries and receive $88 a month food stamps, but food is needed as well as purified bottled water. Epsom salt, pain reduction. Someone with a truck or trailer to haul things for free or cheap. Kitchen items, silverware, plates, dishes, mixer, air fryer, etc. Christian items to hang on walls. Fake indoor trees and greenery such as ivy, etc. And a few little things that I'm able to buy with the $30 I have left after paying minimum payments on bills. I want to say thank you in advance to any and all who can help, and to all those who can't, I want to express how grateful I am for your kind thoughts and prayers. Have a blessed day.
I understand once you have a lot of health issues and you can't do the things you used to be able to do, things definitely are more difficult, and asking for help here and there isn't outside of the realm of possibility. However, when you're asking for the amount of things that you need, I just don't see all that list being fulfilled. This next one is by Kofko.
Hey, this looks very good and I like what I see. So I'm asking if you'll set up a 24/7 Minecraft server for me and make a website. Will you also be able to set up a Discord server plus the basic plugins? And I'm also on a budget, so I only have £6, but if I like what I see, I'll give you a 5-star rating, which will higher the chances for future sales.
£6 is not gonna cover the amount of work that you're asking somebody to perform, and 5 stars on top of those £6, still not gonna cut it. This next one is from Mama Crema.
Request. Does anyone have a John MacArthur study Bible that I could have, please? Thanks in advance.
I think my daughter might have received one for free from Grace to You. Blank, is that right? A Bible in 1 year plan? Yes, but I may have an extra one you could have. I'll have to check with my husband.
Is it the paperback one? I already have that one.
Yes, it is paperback.
Okay, thanks. I am not interested.
No worries, but you may want to edit your post if you're looking for something more specific. That last comment is actually giving them very helpful advice because they're not stating whether they want a soft cover or a hardback. But definitely leave it to a choosing beggar to have somebody offering what they're asking for, but it's not exactly what they're asking for, so they pass it up. This next one is by Null Symbiote.
Mad. I like to play games on the computer. I especially like puzzle games. I do not like first-person shooter games, which this isn't, for the following reason. I do not have good dexterity and it's difficult to do tricky maneuvers with my hands and keyboard. I just don't have the coordination. I played Gris, halfway enjoying the game, figuring out how to progress until I got to a point where I knew what to do to solve the puzzle, but I just could not do it. My hands are puked, a word I made up to describe something that doesn't work right. So I cannot progress in Gris. I'm only halfway through the game and can't go any further. Therefore, it's worth half of what I paid. I want $5 back.
I mean, one could argue you played through half of the game, so technically I would think that would have at least been worth the $5. I'm sorry that you can't seem to get past the next part of the game. Maybe pass it off to somebody by you though and tell them what to do and they can get past it for you and you continue on. This next one is from Meepman12214.
Hiring. Escape the Nightmares horror game in which you're playing as a child who is during entire game in coma in hospital. While you play the game, monster is hunting you in every room you go to. Every room is unique, different mechanic, and is connected in some way with main character's real life, but as you complete each level, you escape the room, they become more creepy, and places don't look familiar to the character or are even connected to the character's life. Current team size is 4. The project length, it should take 2 years to develop. Compensation, you will get 0.5% of total sales from first month. Responsibilities, voice actor would need to record the voice lines for the game. Contact via DM here.
You might be able to find somebody. I could be wrong, but I honestly believe that anybody that would do that would want a set dollar amount to know what they're actually going to make for the work they're doing. This next one is by Philmath.
My family and I desperately need a car because I need to go to the doctor's appointment at least 3 to 4 times a week, needs to pharmacy about 2 to 3 times a week, and grocery store 3 times a month, if not more. And the rest of my family has doctor's appointments, so basically we go back and forth throughout the whole month between all of us. Then we also need a stackable washer and dryer. Then we ask for our knee and furniture and household items, linen towels, etc., and a couple TVs, maybe a PlayStation for our 8-year-old son, a deep freezer, an ice cream maker, and my doctor wants me to have a service dog, so maybe someone has one already trained that I can have or something? To that effect, it would be a blessing, and we can find our own house and not have to rent, but I know that we have to be a blessing from God. Actually getting help with anything would be a blessing from God. Thank you all for taking the time to read this post. Hope to hear from somebody. Thank you and have a blessed day.
So they want a car, they want TVs, they want a PlayStation, they say they don't need a house, that they can find one, but what, are they gonna find one and then make another post saying they found the perfect house and need somebody to pay for that too? And our final one is from The Great Pickle. I've never posted on here before, but this definitely belongs. We had 2 dogs as of recently, and one of them passed away. She was old and lived a very nice life, so it was peaceful in a way. She had medical issues, so I'm glad she passed around the family she loved. She was a larger, a golden mix, and our other dog is much smaller, so we decided to donate her stuff on Craigslist to somebody who might be looking for a dog or already had one that needed supplies. I'm talking a high quality bed, crate, all of her food, toys, etc. All for free. We got a response from a couple who initially seemed nice. They came over to get the stuff. They demanded that we also front the adoption fee for a dog they wanted because we were giving them this stuff, as if they expected it since we were giving them the supplies for a dog. My wife and I told them to kindly fuck off, drove this afternoon to a shelter instead, and gave them everything we had. That's pretty ballsy for them to get something for free, good quality stuff on top of that, and then ask you to basically pay for their adoption fees. It really makes you question, once they ran out of the food that you gave them and stuff, how would they feed the dog then? Would they harp somebody else to feed their dog to? Absolutely insane, but you made the right choice. Alright, that's enough beggars for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Choosing Beggars. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.